Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Well, I got a nice bike ride in this morning. I did 3 laps. Really good workout. It's really humid out, but it was cooler than what it has been. Anyway, I was wanting to show off my bike a little. It's not an expensive or fancy bike, but I've had it since 2010 or 11, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, it was built in 2010 in China. It's a steel forked aluminum frame bike. It's a Globe made by Specialized, and it's a fixed gear. That means it has just one gear. And I've had a lot of enjoyment riding this bike and gotten a lot of good exercise. It's been amazing. And yeah, I've had it for a while. Let's see, it's 2025, so 2010 to 25, that's 15 years. Some weeks I rode 0 miles because I lived in Chicago and Michigan, and it gets really cold and freezes up in the winter. But even in the winter, I did ride it on some snowy days and some icy days. It's pretty risky. It's pretty easy to hurt yourself like that. You gotta be careful. But I just remember this one year in particular. It was like in Chicago. There's this nice park I used to ride my bike at called Elk Grove. And they had actual elks over there. And it was pretty neat. And like right around Christmas and New Year's, it like had this warm spell for a few days, and it got up to 50. So yeah, I got out there. It was amazing to be out there, and I don't know, when you're all cooped up, it's nice to get out, I guess that's what I would say. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this bike. It's done really well for me. I've never had to replace the front tire tube, but I did have to replace the rear tire tube. And that's all I've done as far as replacements go. Everything else is original. And yeah, it's a really great bike. These shoes work really good for riding bikes. They like grip the pedal really good. Got a string stuck to the bottom of this one. But they're not like bike specific riding shoes or anything like that. And that's about it. But yeah, had a good workout this morning. Let's see what my data was. Got a Samsung smartwatch here. So right here's my bike ride. I don't know if you can see that. So 5.85 miles and 33 minutes, 26 seconds, 10.5 average speed. Oops. Ah, burnt 288 calories. It's really good. That's over half of my daily calories goal. You have like a daily goal of 500. That's standard on Samsung Health smartwatch. I had a max speed of 17.9, average speed 10.5. My heart rate average was 129 beats per minute, and my max was 143. My heart rate zones was pretty good. I spent 0 time in zone 1 and 6.5 minutes and 4, and 24 minutes and 3. I guess that's good. I don't know. It's probably not good. It'd be better if I was in better shape and the numbers were lower or something, probably. But on the phone, it even tells you like the elevations that you did, but I don't see it on here. I must have been just on the phone. But yeah, I had a good workout this morning, so that's a good jump on my calorie burning for the day. And let's see. The only other goofy thing I wanted to talk about was I watched some video about consumerism, and I thought consumerism is like where everybody punches themselves in the face, and they're like, I can punch myself in the face better than you can. And that's basically consumerism, like keeping up with the Joneses, and it's never enough, that sort of thing. Kind of like the Sisyphus Greek story. I think it's Greek. Not sure, I guess. Not an expert on all that. But that's why I say take pleasure in the little things. Like, I don't know, I feel a lot of joy riding my bike and getting some exercise. Makes you feel good. Releases endorphins. I ran a little cross country in high school. I liked that part of it. I wasn't really good or anything. I think my best, what was it, 3 mile, or no, my best 1 mile time was probably 6.5 minutes, something like that. So I wasn't real good. I wasn't the slowest, but I wasn't like that good. That might not even be accurate. I don't remember for sure. I couldn't do that now. I was a sprinter in high school though, so my best time in the 100-meter dash was 11.7. That was pretty good. I felt pretty good about that. I had a good run that day. But most of the time I'd get like 12.2 or something like that. But I was running against some fast runners that day, and we had a little bit of a wind behind us, and things were just right, I guess. And yeah, here's my bill. It used to ring better than that years ago when I lived in Chicago. But at one point when I lived in Chicago, the bike slipped on the ice, and then the bell kind of quit working as good. I don't, I don't know what happened. But yeah, it used to have more of a nice chime ring to it. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, I kind of hate bike shops, how they push like the carbon to save like a little weight, and then it costs like thousands of dollars more, and it's so dumb. It's ridiculous. Like nobody needs all that stuff. And like disc brakes. I've just got regular tire squeezing brakes, whatever they call these, on the front and back. You have to be careful of the front brake though. If you lock that up and you're going too fast, you'll go flying over the handlebars. You have to be careful on a fixed gear bike in general compared to other bikes because the pedals always go around. So if you turn a corner too tight, you'll get a pedal strike and it'll throw you off the bike real bad. It's real bad. You can probably look it up on YouTube and see some. It's crazy. You don't want to do that. I've never done that, but I've come somewhat close once, I guess. But there's some really cool things you can do with a fixed gear too. Like, well, for one thing, you don't have to shift gears ever. It's pretty cool. You can ride backwards by pedaling backwards, so you can do some tricks, I guess, if you wanted to. And I think it's a better workout. I don't know. because you're always pedaling. There's no resting. But this bike in particular, I think there were some recalls on this model, and if you go down a hill too fast or you get going too fast, it starts getting like the death wobble at like 20, 22 miles an hour about, or between 22 and 30 anyway. And that's pretty scary when you're going that fast, and that's not even that fast. Like most, a good bike doesn't death wobble until like 40, 50, 60, or not at all, maybe. I don't know. But this one death wobbles pretty low speed, so I don't really. I'm careful where I ride it, like no big hills, because it would not do well on that. But I am hoping to get a new bike someday, but I just don't like how everything is. It's like you can't get a good bike or something, it seems like. That's pretty much how I feel about it. It's like, yeah, they try to, they put like electric gear shifters. Like it's hard to get a good fixed gear bike that's affordable and not all like over the top nonsense, seems like to me. But I don't know. I did just order some really cheap Walmart bike lights for it though. Mine has some, but they don't work. They they quit a long time ago. The bike shop sold them to me. I would not buy a bike at a bike shop either. I don't think you get a good deal or value or anything there. It's like I guess they're in it for the money, you know. Unless, I don't know. That's been my experience. Don't go to a bike shop. I would say, I don't know. Probably what I'll try to do is order one online and put it together myself, pretty much. But if you don't know how to do all that, then I guess you might have to do a bike shop deal. It's like even when I bought this one years ago, way back in 2010 or 2011 or something, I I what I wanted to do was order a bicycle online and then have the bike shop assemble it because I didn't have all the tools I needed. And I didn't really know how to do it that well necessarily. But now I don't know. I guess with YouTube you can learn how to do anything pretty much. There's a lot of good videos that can instruct you how to do stuff. And AI, they can tell you stuff. And so yeah, I've I replaced the tube in the back tire, and they're really pumped up with air really good right now. They just about bounce. That's a little too much air. You like really feel the bumps and stuff a lot more when it's like that. But I mean, you know, the tires naturally lose a little air over time, so I like to just pump them up big and then not have to pump them up for an extra couple weeks or whatever, you know. But I've been riding pretty regular lately, burning a lot of calories, getting some good workouts, and it's been a lot of fun. Oh, it just feels good, breeze in your hair, nice relaxing bike ride in the morning or whatever. That's when I try to do it. I try to do it when there's like nobody out there so that I'm not bothering anybody and so that it's safer for me because I don't wear a helmet. But I'm not doing like any extreme bike riding or anything either. I used to wear a helmet when we lived in Chicago because I had to ride through some busy roads and heavy traffic to get to Elk Grove Park. There's like a mile and a half or 2 miles to the park and back, and that would be through really heavy traffic, like pretty crazy. And this one day, Actually, I didn't wear my helmet all the time, but the one day that I needed it, I did wear it. So that was really nice. Oh gosh. Um, let's see what else I can say about it. Well, I guess that's about it. These seats are really uncomfortable, and your butt will hurt initially, but your butt like bruises and then gets used to it or something. And so you don't need like cushions and all kinds of junk. Your butt will toughen up and get used to it. And you don't want stuff. You want your butt barely sitting on the seat so that your legs are free to pedal really good and get a good workout in, I guess. The only other thing I'd say about the fixed gear bike, a cool maneuver you can do, I did it once and it was really cool, is a power slide to stop. But I used it to maneuver off the trail and into the parking lot because the bicycle path was like loaded up with goose poop. You know those geese that like I don't know they get together and they just poop up a trail, you know. So I wasn't going to ride through that. And I did this really cool skid, and there was some guy riding behind me really fast, and he had like gears on his bike, and he was riding way too close and fast to me, and I didn't know he was there. And I did that maneuver, and he about wrecked. I didn't even know he was there though. I wasn't trying to wreck him or anything. But but yeah, I would recommend wearing a helmet if you're riding in heavy traffic or there's some dangers or whatever. But it's fine not to always wear a helmet too, probably. Especially if you're just on a fixed gear and you're staying below like 20 miles an hour. Probably in pretty good, pretty safe. Um, well, I guess that's about all I've got to say today. Um, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.